It is nighttime now, y'all. It is full dark. It's about, I don't know, almost 8. Let's see what time that it says. Yeah. Yeah, it's 20 to 8. Damn. Yeah, so it's time to start cooking. Unbelievable. Took me ages to edit that video. I always forget how long it takes to edit video. Now, I still got 7 days worth of cooking to do. I'm not going to do everything one at a time, though. I cheated you guys a little bit. Not much, though. I took the pulled pork and the pulled beef out of the boxes, and I baked all that, and I also baked chicken breast. So here's this. The pork, the chicken, and a breast which I'll cut up and serve with rice. Some of the rice is already finished, some of it isn't. Some of it hasn't been cooked yet. I gotta make pasta for one dish, 2 dishes. I got spaghetti, and I've got just random pasta for a casserole. I gotta do those separately, obviously, because I don't want to mix the spaghetti and the other. I don't know why. I guess I could, but I'm not gonna for aesthetic reasons. That's right, so where should I start? All right, let's see. Pulled pork sandwich, pulled chicken burrito, chicken and rice with the chicken breast. Gonna make a hamburger, and hamburger, sandwich, burrito, spaghetti, the casserole. That's only 5. We'll see what happens. All right. Okay, I'm gonna start by cutting up this chicken breast into pieces, because I'm gonna put it together with just some rice, and I guess I'll add, because the barbecue sauce is only on the outside, baked onto it, but that's crap. Hang on a second. I've got this. I don't really know if this does any good. It seems to, but I don't have much patience to really do a really good job at this. But it'll be better than just a second ago. Okay. Alright, let's finish this bad boy up. It's okay if it comes apart like that a little bit. It's not a restaurant, I'm just cooking for myself. It does not matter. It doesn't matter much. My concern is ease of preparation when I'm ready to eat it, and so on. This looks like more than one meal. I'm gonna stick it in a box. We're gonna put rice with that later on, and we'll freeze it like that, basically. I'm gonna add some barbecue sauce in a second. You'll see how I do that. Now this doesn't have a name. It's just barbecue chicken breast with rice. And there's that. Okay. Some of these pieces are a little bit big, but that's okay. I've got teeth. Now, that, I can moisten it a little bit once it's frozen, and then reheated. That barbecue sauce, I hope, will moisturize the chicken a little bit. So let's mix this up a bit. I've got a little bit of leftover rice from before. I'll show you that in a minute. I'm gonna fry that up a little bit, make it a little bit spicy, and add that to the burrito, the whole chicken burrito. Okay, that's fine. I'll add rice to that, and then, and that's done. That's ready to freeze and good to go. Okay, now what's next? We're gonna get some of that pulled pork, and I'll start with the pulled pork. Now, this is already cut up. Well, it's already pulled, so I'm not going to eat all of this in one meal. That would be ridiculous. So I will put the leftovers in a plastic bag and freeze it. It's already cooked, so I've only got 7 of these boxes. I could make 2 of these meals and go into next week. Hell, what the hell, I might. That is more than enough for one sandwich. All right, I'm gonna taste this. Oh man, that's pretty nice. Okay, there's the pulled pork. I'll save this for later. No, what the hell? I'll show you what I'll do. I've got these bags. These are like from the supermarket when you get vegetables. You put them in these bags. That's what this is. And this will go in the freezer, and it'll keep for almost ever. There. Okay. That and. Actually, you know what? Instead of using a box, I should have just stuck the sandwich stuff in a bag, because I'm going to want to use that box. But I got 7 of them. The sandwiches, I'm going to mix the sandwiches, not mix. I'm going to wrap the sandwiches up in aluminum foil. I almost said tin foil. Belies my upbringing, I guess. Okay, that's rubbish. And now let's wash that off. And we're going to do it the same with the chicken, but I'm not going to waste a box. I'm just going to put some of the chicken for the burrito in here, and some of the chicken for the burrito, and some of the chicken for later in another bag. So, I don't know how long this is going to take. It's not going to take anywhere near as long as editing that video. That video, the part 1, is being rendered right now. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay. I'm sure that's more than enough for a burrito right there. And the rest we'll put in another bag for later. Right now I'm only concentrating on next week's meals. Well, next week and tomorrow. 7 boxes for 7 days. So that'll get me through Friday. If my math is correct, which it often is not. But I don't care. 7 is a week, so there you go. Okay. Actually, let's even this out, because that can make 2 burritos easily. So, no, that one's too big now. Maybe this. Okay, 2 burritos right there. Bam. And that's what the sour cream's for. Okay, put that over there. Now, clean this off. We may be done with this for now, for today. Not sure. All right. Clean as I go. That's what I always like to do. And now, what now? I'm going to make the hamburger. Now, first, like I said, I like to clean as I go. And this pan is very greasy. So I'm going to clean that. I'm not going to make you watch that, so we'll get back in a second. Okay, let's do the easy one first. This is just a bun. It's nice and soft. And I'm going to put mayonnaise on the top. This is for the pulled pork sandwich. The pork's already done. So, just going to put mayonnaise on this. We're going to put some barbecue sauce on the bottom. By the way, I tasted this stuff. You could kind of taste the cranberry. Oh, there's chunks of cranberry. Nice. It's pretty delicious. So, that's for the pulled pork. Pulled pork is cooked. Buns are done. Be generous with this. Now let's put some more on that. I'm probably going to be a little bit too generous because I haven't eaten today. So I'm getting a little bit hungry. But I'm not going to eat what I'm cooking today, damn it. Because this is for the coming week. Did I cut a big enough piece of foil? Maybe not. Shit. No, I didn't. Damn it. Alright, that's alright. Got some more foil here. Okay. One day done. All right, let's do the next really easy one. We're going to make it a chicken burrito. By the way, this pulled chicken is really high quality. When I make it myself, it comes out, I don't know, a little bit tough. This stuff is way tender. It just melts in your mouth. It's delicious. This was a good purchase. It was kind of expensive and compared to other stuff here, but it was really tasty. So, let's see. We'll fit all of this into one. No way. No how. All right. But here we go. Now I've got, I don't know whether to put sour cream in here to freeze it and then heat it up or not. Sour cream's not going to go bad, I don't think. But Well, it tastes as good heated up. That I'm not sure about. Remember this? I tasted it. It's spicy, but it's nice. It doesn't really say how spicy it is, but I don't know, maybe it does underneath the Georgian. Well, maybe that's what that is. The two fire things. Maybe that tells you how spicy it is. Asibibir so su. I don't know what language that is, but it tasted spicy to me. And I like spicy. It doesn't taste anything like Tabasco. It's just your basic chili sauce. So we got some sour cream. Gonna mix that up a little bit. And sour cream is so thick, but it's hard to find Greek yogurt, which is what I actually prefer. But the sour cream does kind of temper the heat a bit. So let's do this, and let's see if we can mix it up a bit, which I guess I could have done a little bit better with the hot sauce too, but this is the next one. I don't need to mark this one because it's the only burrito I'm making tonight. Could make another burrito. I got enough beef to make a beef burrito. So, I don't know, maybe I will. See what I feel like doing later on. Sour cream's delicious. And this may be why I'm a fat guy. We don't eat that much. But what I do eat is fattening. I really wish I had the salsa. That's a shame. And I know these tortillas are not that big. I don't eat that much, but the tortillas could stand to be a little bit bigger. But screw it. This is the second easiest. Well, I could use a smaller one for this. You know what? I'm going to get another tortilla out and make another one of these. I got the chicken for it. So, what the hell? Okay, day number 2. By the way, I noticed I have another frozen pizza in here. I forgot I had that. Damn it. I also forgot I had a hamburger bun. That one's not totally fresh, but I mean, of course not. It's been frozen for probably a month. But okay, there we go. There's a hamburger bun. Okay. And what the hell? Let's make one more chicken burrito. I'm not going to make you watch that because you've just seen it. Okay, now here's an interesting one. I'm going to make garlic bread. But again, it's for the freezer. It's not for eating today. So this butter is, it's been in the fridge. I didn't get it out to soften it up, so I'm just going to put it on the pan. And once it melts, I'll put the bread on it. And, well, you'll see what I do. I don't remember whether I showed you this in my spaghetti bolognese video or not. But you're about to see it now. So, here we go. Need plenty of butter. And you didn't see it in the video. I got a package here, I'll show you. I got a package of hamburger buns. There were 4. I mentioned that in the video, but when I was editing it, I noticed that I didn't show it to you. So here's this. Doesn't have to cook. Just has to get butter on it. And now the next piece. Where's my, oh, here it is. I'm going to do both sides. I'll only eat one piece when I have spaghetti, but I'll probably make enough spaghetti to have leftovers for the spaghetti. So here's this. A little bit more off. Okay, now. Okay, now it's breaded. I mean, it's buttered, breaded. I breaded the bread. Where did I put my garlic? Damn it. Where did I put the garlic? Did I get it out? I got it out. All right, hang on. I got to find the garlic. I found it. All right, so now I'm just going to sprinkle some garlic powder on here. Ah! It's going to be some pretty garlicky garlic bread. I don't usually use that much, but, you know, I'm getting tired, and I don't know, that'll be fine. It'll actually be tasty. I like garlic, at least, not, I don't like garlic alone, but at least with bread. So there. Ah. Okay. Garlic bread. Freezer. By the way, here's my leftover rice, which I said I was going to, I think I mentioned, I don't know if you remember, but I mentioned I was going to put that I was going to fry it up and put it in the chicken burritos. And I forgot. So that's clearly not enough rice. It'd be better if it were separated, but I'm going to make more rice. But now we're going to do, well, hang on. We're going to do some multitasking in a second. Now, the kind of multitasking we're going to do is not the kind of multitasking that I tell my students not to do, because I'm not really going to be multitasking. I'm going to put this water on to boil, and then I'm going to cook some beef. So here's how this works. Okay. Okay, that's a small fire, but I don't have any bigger fire, and I need to be close to this one because I'm going to cook the beef. So what I'm going to do here is, well, no, I don't need that. Don't need the oil yet because I'm just going to cook the rice, because I need more rice for that chicken dish. And so I'm going to have leftover rice again, as I always do, because you'll see. Clearly it doesn't look like a huge amount of rice, but you know, rice expands, and you know, there it is. So what we're going to do here is, while that's heating up, I'm going to make a burger patty. You'll see that in a second. Hang on. We got all this ground beef that I bought at the supermarket. I didn't show you. I didn't show you buying this because, well, it's just really boring. That supermarket is pretty good quality stuff, but it's the meat counter, the butcher / deli counter, is really slow. they've got like one person serving customers, and there's like tons of customers. So I stood there for like 20 minutes, which, you know, in the grand scheme of things is not that much, but still. So I'm going to cook this burger, and then while that's cooking, I will dress the bun. And again, this is going to be a freezing thing. There we go. Now while that's cooking, so now I'm multitasking, but I'm not doing anything. The rice will take a little while. And when this burger is done, the rice still won't be, but I'll cook the beef for the casserole and then the beef for the spaghetti bolognese. And that's what we're doing now. Okay. Now you'll see my hamburgers don't come out that great. They just kind of come apart, but it doesn't matter. They hold together well enough. And, you know, to be quite honest, hang on. The aluminum I have it wrapped in will hold it together anyway. And then when I heat it, I mean, the cool thing about freezing food like this is that it, you know, you freeze it and then you heat it back up. It congeals a bit and it works pretty well. So I'm going to dress the bun. I like mayonnaise, so put mayonnaise on both sides and the mustard. And when that burger is done cooking, I'll put cheese on it, of course, cheeseburger. A burger without cheese is a really seriously missed opportunity. I do not understand people who don't do that. Unless you're lactose intolerant, I suppose. And if I was like that, I'd probably want to kill myself. Actually, if I was lactose intolerant, I probably wouldn't know any other way. But still, what a missed opportunity, you know what I mean? Now, I'm putting mustard on the bottom because I learned when I worked at McDonald's that mustard gives the beef sort of a bitter taste. And so McDonald's prefers that you don't do that, prefers that the workers don't put the mustard in direct contact with the beef. I disagree with that because I like what that does. In fact, at some point, I'm going to make a beef burrito. And whenever I make a beef burrito, I coat the tortilla with mustard. That was taught to me by an old friend of mine, Ann Perry. And I thought that was an amazing, it just tasted amazing. She's like, all right, what do you taste? Can you tell what's different about this burrito? And I could tell something was different, but I didn't identify the mustard. And she told me, she was working at a Mexican restaurant. We were really young at the time. And I was looking after a kid. And there we go. Then she got home from work, and she had brought me a beef burrito, and and she wanted me to taste it. That actually worked out way, way better than my burgers usually do. Anyway, so she told me that the chef, or cook, or whatever you call the guy at a Mexican restaurant, had coated the thing with mustard because it gives it a good taste, and he was right, and I've been doing that ever since. On a burger, the beef touches the mustard. On a beef burrito, the tortilla gets coated with mustard. Here's a tip. And There's not a whole lot to watch now, so here you go. When that's done cooking, which won't actually be that long, I'll show you putting that together and putting that in the freezer. But for now, well, there you go. Get back to it in a second. Flipped it again, and it looks like it's burnt a little bit, but it's only burnt on the outside. I have the fire pretty hot. It'll probably be a bit pink on the inside. So we're gonna let that cheese melt. I'm gonna put this over it just to keep some of the heat in. And then we'll be done with that. And the water for the rice isn't even boiling, just too small of a fire. I've done it like that before, it works. You'll see how we're doing here. Doing fine. Okay, let's turn this around. Probably should have just turned it off, but screw it. That's hot. Can I make this piece too small too? Nope. Barely the right size, which actually, it's perfect. Let's do that upside down. There we go. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this heats up. Leftover hamburgers can be pretty nice. They actually, in some cases, it tastes even better. So, here we go. Burger. Now, how do I know what kind of burger it is? If it's a burger, it's made out of ground beef. If it's not made out of ground beef, it's a sandwich. God damn it. I'm a purist in that way. Here's another one for the freezer. Okay, we're getting there. I just made another pork sandwich just because I had one more bun. And I gotta clean this pan because I need to use it again. Gotta cook some more beef, but not beef patty. We're gonna cook some beef for the casseroles. But before that, okay, when I'm done, I'm gonna clean it better than that. But for right now, we're gonna put the rice in the thing. Now that's going to take a while to cool off. In the meantime, I've got 2 pasta dishes to prepare for. Okay. All right, where's the oil? Right here. Tiny bit of oil. Tiny bit of salt. And not a hugely substantial amount of spaghetti. Let's see. That's way too much. Spaghetti also expands, as do all pastas. Now I'm going to do my younger self a disservice. Okay. Now we're going to let the rice cool for a bit. We're going to let the spaghetti boil. And we're going to cook up the beef for the spaghetti bolognese. Now let's see. How much beef do we need? It's really not a matter of how much beef we need, it's how much beef we want. We don't need any. Because the sauce that I have is perfectly good without any beef at all. That said, I like bolognese. So this is going to be boring too. I'm just going to let you watch me start it. That's probably plenty. Maybe add a little bit more. Plenty, add a little bit more. That's usually my recipe. Now I don't need to season this at all because the sauce that I'm going to use, which you've seen if you watch all my videos, if you watch my spaghetti bolognese video, you've seen the sauce that I'm going to use, which is this. That's really nice. It's a little bit spicy, which I like, and comes out pretty nice. And so I don't need to spice this at all. I don't even need to put pepper in it. I'll put pepper in the next one because I'm going to cook the beef separate for the two dishes. Those are two very different dishes. Same with the pasta. I think I've mentioned that earlier. Okay, you don't need to watch this. Okay. I'm going to add the sauce. Looks like a lot. You may be surprised. I like to have a lot of sauce. The beef needs to be absolutely drenched in the sauce. To me, all food is a vehicle for sauce. I love sauce. So see, that's not enough. That is not nearly enough. That should be fine. Okay, now check this out. Okay, now this has to cool, and we may have to let that sit for a while. Don't you worry, I will let you see to the very end. I'm just not going to make you watch the boring shit. So I'm going to wash this pan out really quick, get rid of the bolognese, and we're going to cook the beef. We need another bowl for this, which I have. Cook the beef for the casserole. Okay. Okay, deja vu. Here we go. I need to rinse that off. Okay. That's just water, so cook this up. And then we just need to finish the spaghetti and the other pasta, and then we'll put it all together once everything cools. Didn't have to wait for everything else to cool. The burger didn't have to cool because it got on a bun. The chicken and the pork cooled while I was doing the video while I was editing the first video, which by the way is uploading. And also, by the way, that's a very fucking slow process. I just looked at a couple of minutes ago. It's been over an hour. It's only like 28% or 23%. So, boo. But that's normal. Oh yeah, I've got to put some rice in that chicken also. Okay. That's done. Oh shoot, should have left that on. Because let's put the pasta on the big fire. Because we're done cooking except for the pasta. Now it's just a matter of putting shit together. So, that's almost it. We're almost done cooking. It's just a matter of putting the shit together. That'll just take minutes. And let's see, how's this rice going? The rice is now cool enough. Hang on. Okay. The rice is now cool enough to put in the chicken and rice. And we're not gonna use anywhere near this much. Let me see how that is. You see, it's still steaming. And let's add some more barbecue sauce to that. Ah, no, you know what? We're gonna add soy sauce to that too, because I like soy sauce in my rice. That's enough. But we still need more barbecue sauce. Need to add a little bit of sweet to the salt. Soy sauce, Unless you're Indonesian, soy sauce is pretty damn salty. Alright. A little more BBQ. Okay. I've used a fair amount of this barbecue sauce. I just bought it today. But, cooking for a whole week. And I'm not going to have to cook again for the entire week. Which, once I'm at work, that's going to be awesome. All right, let's taste this. Well, be better hot, but that's good to go. Okay. This is what I do with the leftover rice. And that's a fair amount of rice. We'll stick that in the fridge and use it for something else later on. It will keep for a while. Oh shoot, spaghetti's doing pretty well. Spaghetti's almost finished. Damn. Time flies when you're multitasking. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's not enough spaghetti, is it? Damn. Okay. Okay. That's enough. But I made way more meat than that. Now, I do like a lot of sauce with my meat, so I need a lot of sauce with my meat. That's not what I meant. I meant that I like a lot of spaghetti sauce with the spaghetti. Again, the spaghetti is vehicle for the sauce, not the other way around. Some places just do not give enough sauce on top of their spaghetti. So, we're going to use most of that. Oh, what the hell. That's close enough. Probably too much, but remember, we got lots of garlic bread. Now let's mix this up. Now, if you're wondering about vegetables, I like to eat vegetables raw, and there are not that many vegetables I like. I prefer like getting a salad. You know, this isn't bad. This isn't a bad amount. Bring that down a little bit. That's not a bad ratio. It's a little bit meat heavy. But I don't know. That's pretty good. And we got garlic bread with it already done. Oh shoot. Hang on. Okay. There's some oil. Don't watch me use too much of this one. I think that's about right. Using this kind of pasta. I don't know what it's called. I don't care. To me, pasta's the same. I am not Italian. So, okay, so the spaghetti's ready to go in the fridge. Once this is finished, we'll put it together with the cheese sauce, and that'll be our cheeseburger casserole, and we're done. Okay, we're just about done, man. Except for the cleanup. Here's the cheeseburger casserole. Probably gave it a bit too much cheese, but that's okay. There's no such thing as too much cheese. Not really. And not enough beef. That's a possibility, but we can live with that because we got cheese. Okay, I just made a mess, but messes clean up pretty quickly. Let's see. Tasty. Last one, and we're good. Oh man, that was a big job. It is just 10 o'clock, and I just put the last dinner in the freezer, and I'm good to go. I don't have 7 completely different dinners, but I've got, let's see, spaghetti, casserole, chicken and rice, burrito, hamburger, and pork sandwich. Oh, I got 6, damn. I got a next serve burrito and an extra pork sandwich, so I'm good for the next 8 days if I want. So, that was an all-day ordeal, though. Damn. I'm not sure I'm going to do that again. It's definitely worth the try. Well, now we'll see how it goes for the next 7 days. See how they come out after they're frozen and reheated. So we're not done yet, but we're done for now. I'll stick with you. I'll let you know how it goes. The plan is to make shorts every day, so excuse me. That's pretty much it. Again, I forgot to do this at the beginning. Like, subscribe, bell, if you are so moved. And also, just watch for this, and, I won't see you at all, but you can see me in the next one. It'll be coming up soon, if all goes as planned. Okay, ta.